Hi everyone, it's Helen here, your unit coordinator. I thought it would be a great opportunity just early on to give you a bit of an introduction to the unit, just to guide you through a couple of different things that you will see happening and things that might help you along the way. It's great to have been meeting you all, and I know our ELAs have been really engaged on the boards, so keep up the great work. And if you haven't posted yet, then I'd really encourage you to get on because the teaching period does move very quickly. So in this session, I'm just going to give you a couple of little overviews in regards to Canvas and its functions and tools. I'm going to give you an overview of the unit schedule, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the assignments and support that's available for you. So here we go in regards to Canvas, and I've actually already had a question in regards to this, so it's really pertinent that I let you know how I'm going to communicate with you and how our ELAs are going to communicate with you as well. So at a unit level, you will see some UC announcements that come out, and I try to put at least one out every week, so keep an eye out for them, and they'll go directly to everybody in our unit. And at a group level, our ELAs will sometimes put announcements in at a group level, and you will also see some weekly reframes every week in regards to the task that is happening for that week. So keep an eye on that. Now, people in all different groups, don't be worried that the ELA announcements might be different. They are streamlined, so everyone gets the same information. In regards to our emails, now our emails, you might get emails two different ways. So you could use your SWIN email or your Canvas email. We do recommend that you don't use your personal emails. It's just really difficult to keep track of those, and when we need to contact you, we'll be contacting you via your SWIN email or through Canvas. Please be aware that our ELAs are contactable by email, but remember that these are more for personal issues, or there might be something happening with you that you need to contact your ELA in regards to. Just remember that it's not in regards to asking particular questions about assignments. These can be put up on our discussion boards, so just so you're aware of that. Emails, and of course, are used for if you need extensions as well. Here's our Canvas calendar, and you can see that comes up on your desktop when you press on calendar on your left-hand side of the menu. Now, this is something where you can be pre-filling yourself. So I know that we've all posted the dates for the assignments, so you could be starting to put that into your calendar, and you can be getting reminders in regards to this. Also in regards to the collaborate sessions that come up, and particularly if you are doing several different units, it's probably a great idea to start pre-filling your calendar and setting dates in there, and then you can also be mindful of if things might clash with different units and when things are due. And here's our overview for you as students. So as you can see, we're in week 1 already, and we're giving a introduction not only to yourselves but also in regards to language and literacy. And then you can see that that goes through, and we have a bit of a break, a consolidation week on the 20th of August 2018. That's supposed to read. It's been cut off there, just so you're aware. So we've got a couple of things that come up before we get to our consolidation week. We've got our assignment 1B, which is the preparation check, which opens on Thursday the 26th of July. So that's our quiz that opens up then. And just be aware that there are 2 attempts at that quiz. And although the content looked at in regards to those questions is the same, the 2 attempts, the questions are different. So just be aware of that. And then in week 5, we've got our learning activity plan and oral presentation, which is due on the 6th of August. So just be aware that that's coming up quickly. It'll be August before we know it, which is a bit crazy. And here's the second part of our teaching period. Now, I find that this is probably the quickest part. It goes very quickly, so you need to make sure that you get organised, and if you need to catch up, then to be doing that during your consolidation week. So you can see in week 8 there we've got an essay due on Monday the 3rd of September, and then in week 12 we've got our assignment 3, which is our folio. And all of these assignments, we will be having collaborate sessions, and we're going to be giving you as much support as we can in regards to them. There is an exam week put in on that calendar, but be aware that there is no exam for this unit. So you've just got those assignments, that requirements for this unit, which is good to know. And here they are here in another format. So just so you know when they are, and you can be starting to put them into your calendar and the weighting of them. You can see 10%, 30%, 20% and 40%. So our last one is our big one. So you need to make sure that you are very organised in regards to that. And just so you know that you need to achieve a 50% pass mark in this unit in order to pass it. So that's something that you need to just take note of. In regards to your support that you're going to get for your assignments, we try and give you as much support as possible. I'll be creating some Padlets along with the help from some of our ELAs, which are going to have lots and lots of resources in them. So just keep an eye out for those. They'll come out quickly. We're just trying to keep everything in one spot so that you've just got one thing or one or two things that you need to access to get all your information from. Then, of course, your weekly activities on the discussion board. These activities are designed to assist you in developing your knowledge and understanding of the content. And by posting your responses, you can receive feedback and guidance from your ELAs and your peers as well in regards to the questions that are posed on the discussion boards each week. These are really valuable, and particularly as we move through the course, a lot of the information relates directly to our assignments. So just make sure that you are keeping up with those and that you are posting regularly onto the discussion board. And you'll also see in the discussion board, you'll have your assignment questions thread. Now, this is where you can post questions about assignments on the discussion board, and you can do this at any time. It's not limited to 3 weeks before, 1 day before. It's whenever you feel that you need to put a question up there, please do. Often people are thinking the same, so don't be scared to do that, and our ELAs will get back to you as soon as they can in regards to that. And Studiosity is another resource that you can access as well in regards to helping you with your assignments. Now, just remember, they are not a draft reading service. They are there to help you with your referencing and also your overall grammar, spelling, those kind of things. Just also be aware that our ELAs do not read drafts. We just don't have the time for that. With over 500 students in the unit, we just are not paid for that, and we just don't have the time for that. So please don't ask the ELAs to read any drafts. As I mentioned before, we will be having collaborate sessions, and this is where you have the opportunity to listen and go live in regards to the assignments that are due. So this is how you access your collaborate sessions, and you can see there's the collaborate tab there, and you can press on that and that will bring you to the links that you need to get into the collaborate sessions. It's really important, if you can get to the collaborate sessions, it's fantastic, and also to participate in the collaborate sessions. I think that's really important as well. If you can't, and I know that we have got some mums out there and we've got people with families or work commitments, we understand that, and they are recorded, so please make sure that you do access the recording and listen to the recordings. Now, in your groups, you will have different collaborate sessions that you're allocated to, but be aware that you don't have to necessarily attend that one. You can attend either collaborate session. If it suits better for you on a Tuesday than it does on a Wednesday, then feel free to join the Tuesday group. And then once the collaborate sessions are finished, the recordings are there, and although the ELAs will put them on the board, you can pretty much access them 5-10 minutes after the collaborate session, and that's how you do it through the recording section there. But if you're a bit unsure, then you can definitely wait for your ELAs to pop up the links there. Extensions. Now, if you need an extension, you can have up to 48 hours. You need to directly apply via email to your ELA, and they can approve that for you. If you need more than 48 hours, then this is where you'll need to fill out an application for extension form, which is in the student portal. That comes directly to me and I'll review it and let you know of the outcome as soon as possible. Please be aware that going on holidays is not a reason for an extension, and SO Swinburne Online in their I guess policies say that we cannot approve long extensions in regards to holidays. So just be aware of that. If you have planned a holiday, you'll need to ensure that you are well planned out for your assignments for this unit. And submitting assignments, this is done via Turnitin, and as we go through the unit you'll find it's pretty easy to submit via Turnitin. You also get an originality report, and this is in regards to plagiarism. So this will give you a percentage. If you've got a high percentage there, then I would have a look and see if you've been referencing correctly, or there may have been something that you have copy and pasted in that maybe you shouldn't have. So just be aware that that's what that means, and also that originality report can sometimes take 24 to 48 hours to be generated. So just be aware of that. And whoops, my last couple of last slides here. This is where you submit your assignment. So there is a thread there that you can go in, find your name and submit your assignments. Don't submit in the extra submission point unless you have been asked to. As ELAs, it's very difficult to manage this space. So please make sure that you have got the correct thread and you are submitting assignments in the correct place. If something does accidentally go wrong, we do understand, but please contact your ELA as soon as possible so they can rectify it. So there's been a lot of talk in regards to the land tight test. Now, this is an external test mandated by the government for teacher registration. So there's some information in regards to this in the student portal, but you need to be aware that as teaching students, you will need to take this test, or both tests actually. It's a literacy and numeracy test, and this is done externally, and there's a link there that you can look at, and it will give you some more information in regards to that. But you will need to do it in you will need to take that in regards to passing and being registered as a teacher. So just be aware that that is something that will come up, and just so you're aware of that. Now, your resources, so you've got your e-text there. You've got some Canvas guides there that can help you, and there's a link there to how to access the library. So there's some great resources there. If you have any problems, and I know we have had problems in the past in regards to the e-text, sometimes it comes up asking you for payment and things like that. Now, that's not the case. You shouldn't have to do that. If you do have a problem with that, please contact the student advisors. They're the best people that can help you through and guide you through that, that process. Please also be aware that you do use the e-text in another unit as well, the next unit that carries on for this. So if you think about that you would like to have a hard copy, and I'm kind of one of those people, please be aware that if you would like to purchase it, you can, because you will use it in the next unit of study. Finally, who can help? So we've got lots of people who can help, and I've alluded to the student advisors a lot, and you'll probably hear from the ELAs. Please contact the student advisors. They're the best people to talk to. So they are amazing people, and they can help you through lots of different issues, and I've listed some of them there. And we've also got our student coaches. They're fantastic as well, and I know they've got some workshops that are coming up, so keep an eye out for them, because they really help you with time management, goal setting, and really getting those study habits in place. So keep an eye out for those tutorials that they're going to run soon. And of course the ELAs, so there you can see that they can help you with the content of this course. They can give you feedback on your assignments. They are the people who are marking your assignments, so be aware of that. And they are the people that you would specifically ask questions to in relation to your unit. So we are done. Thanks for listening. I wish you all the best and every success. If you have any questions or any problems, please contact your ELA early. I would really encourage you to get up onto the boards as soon as you can, start posting up there, start connecting with your ELA and with your fellow students. It's going to be a great teaching period, and I really look forward to meeting some of you along the way, particularly those people who are in my groups. But I know our ELAs are really excited to have you all on board, and we can't wait to guide you through this process. Enjoy, and I wish you all the best. Thanks for now. Bye.